Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're going to be giving you guys a little update on what's been going on, where we've been, and how Brooklyn's doing.
We haven't posted in like 3 weeks, I think, and as everyone else, we were just super into the election, watching that, and so that kind of consumed our time. But now we are back, and we are hopefully going to be able to put out a bunch more videos consistently like we were 3 weeks ago.
Getting out is literally a pain in the butt. A lot of like the bigger picture things, just like moving our house, and then like medical stuff, just making sure that I'm doing everything right through the VA to get what I want. So yeah, it's been a pain. But the most important thing is Brooklyn is 10 months.
Yes, she's 10 months old today, and we're gonna actually, yeah, she's sleeping right now. It's 6:10 and her bedtime is 6 o'clock because she is a crank if she goes any longer than that. Today obviously is her 10-month update, and we wanted to have her in it, but work got super stressful for me, so we're doing it now and she's sleeping. We're just gonna kind of list off some of the things she's doing. It's been a huge change since the last update I did with her. Mike wasn't in it, but it was Brooklyn and I. She's now standing. She kind of like cruises along things that she can hold on to. She loves to crawl. She's crawling now. I don't think that was in the last update.
Yeah, she crawls pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy because she goes from like not crawling at all to one day crawling slowly, and then to crawling like really fast.
Yeah.
My knees are hurt. I have like arthritis. I'm an old man, and Jess won't let me put my
because
knees
he
up.
looks really like off-centered if he doesn't sit.
Gotta be
normally
aesthetic for the camera.
She is still babbling the same words she was babbling last month.
She sleeps like she's being crucified.
Stop, like you can't say that. She sleeps 6 p.m. till like 5 a.m. and then, don't shame us, but then she sleeps an hour in our bed until it's time to wake up, because 6 a.m. is much better than 5 a.m. for wake up time. So,
and we're basically awake.
Yeah, and I mean,
a lot of the time I'm just on my phone for an hour.
Yeah, I mean that hour makes a difference, and you parents know that that little hour just does it for us. She obviously doesn't wake up during the night or anything, or so that we know.
Yeah, I'm sure she does, but she not enough to where like she needs us to go in there. She probably rolls around, but I don't wake up. Yeah, it's not like before where she would literally cry, and sometimes you'd have to rock her in the middle of the night. We feed her a lot of like the baby brand battery. We feed her a lot of
we have a battery change, so we're back to the basics. Okay,
I don't even know where I was.
Mike was saying that she eats a lot of the baby food brand things that we buy.
We buy her a lot of the baby brand foods, that's like mac and cheese and stuff like that. Yeah. If we had an unlimited amount of those, she could literally eat that without drinking milk. But aside from that, like some big things have been like just the fact that we're moving to Jersey, and literally, so when tonight ends,
less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 11 days as of right now in this moment at 6 o'clock at night on Thursday, but basically 10 days when we wake up tomorrow. DMO is coming in 7 days, so next Thursday we will be nothing in the house besides an air mattress, 2 air mattresses, her pack and play, and all our clothes. And then that's it. Like I'm completely checked out from my battalion. Like completed my battalion checkout sheet, my IPAC checkout sheet. Literally all I'm waiting on is next week to sign my DD-214, and then picking it up on the following Monday. And I have 2 duties, 2 24-hour duties in the next 10 days, in my last 10 days. So they had to get me 2 more times.
Everything's kind of just like happening all at once, and obviously we haven't recorded in a bit, so a bunch of time has passed. So now we have like no time until we're back in Jersey. But we're gonna hopefully try to record like the moving out process in itself, like an empty house tour again, because you guys saw it at the beginning, but we had stuff in it. So a total empty house tour before you get out of here.
The final empty house tour. Everything's gonna have to come down.
It makes me kind of sad. When we were taking down Brooklyn's room, I was kind of upset because like that is the one room in this house that I really decorated to like my full extent. Every other room in this house I did not decorate because I knew it was only temporary, but Brooklyn's nursery was the one thing I wanted to do. So it was so sad taking everything off the walls, but I know when we move to a house for real, it's gonna be even more fun to decorated for her and her next kid in a playroom. So
it really is.
There's a bunch of stuff to look forward to.
Next week I'm registering for my classes. As of right now, my schedule's looking like it's going to be English 1, a remedial math class, a US history class, and then psychology, and a health nutrition class. I'm still going with a nursing major in mind, but obviously we'll see once school starts. Right now, that's like all I can really feel like I have a passion in. So, and then we're going to Arizona very soon. Yes. Actually, 3 weeks from now. Yeah,
don't consider it a vacation because I know the pandemic is still a thing. We are going to look at areas, to look at houses, to get an idea if we do get a house, if we don't. Like, it's we just want to make sure we know what we're doing and we don't commit to something we don't like. So it is, you could say, business and essential travel because we need to do it. Yes. If we don't, and like, it would not be a good idea.
We were super excited to do like the whole new build.
We might.
Yes, we might.
Don't count it out.
No, we might. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like, because we were super excited to do it and make that vlog specifically guaranteed for it. But I think we both opened our eyes a little more, and we have the option to not get anything while we're there. But we're going in there looking. She wants it. Like
I do. I'm not. I'm.
I know she knows deep down the right thing to do is to maybe not get one right now.
We don't know that. We could find something and it's a great price and it works out, and you know it's just like silver platter. It's what's meant to be. We never know. Yeah. But I'm just curious to see what happens when we actually go there and like see our options.
I'm a pretty easygoing, like, talkable person.
Talkable.
I don't know the word I'm looking for. Don't even.
Personable?
It's been a bad week for me. I've said reimbursed like 10 times.
Oh boy.
I need to fix my vocabulary.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think what makes it a little harder for me is the fact that I can't use the VA loan right now.
Yeah.
Because I have to get a conventional mortgage.
I don't know if we ever talked about what was holding us back from getting a VA loan. I don't know if we ever spoke about it, but basically, in the military, you get a VA loan, which is...
So with the VA loan, it's zero money down, and obviously your monthly payment was going to be for the total amount of the loan, but there's no closing costs, there's no down payment, so... Which
is super great for someone to use that. But our thing was that he doesn't have a 100% secure job in Arizona to guarantee that he would have an income. And he would have to have it for a year, and I'm the only one with an income, and I make enough, but not enough to just qualify for our whole family as a whole. So...
And it's like, I will be getting an income, I will have the GI Bill post 9/11 BAH, which is like $1,600 a month. Since I have the option, obviously, to drop out of school and basically not get an income.
Or fail.
Yeah, or fail and not get money. That is not considered an income through the bank. And even if we have the amount of money saved we have probably like 2 years worth of mortgage or more saved. And it still doesn't qualify us, which I think is dumb. Like, I think I understand the way the bank sees it, but if we have at least money for a whole year worth of... from more than a year worth of mortgage, I don't see why we couldn't qualify, because what difference does that make of having a part-time job for a year before being eligible? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
And the way they were explaining it to us was that Mike could get any job. As an Uber, you know, he could work at McDonald's if he wanted. Any type of small income would be fine because I make a good amount of money, but like, it just was kind of shitty to hear because we were so excited and we thought this was gonna work out, and we can't use that at the time.
And now it's looking like with conventional mortgage, you're looking at like 20 grand in like April of next year. It'd be a lot better situation since we'll be saving a lot more money.
Yeah.
But it's just a hard decision. I wish I could use the VA loan right now.
I'm gonna give them a piece of advice. If they want to use the VA loan and you have a stay-at-home mom or someone without a job, use it while he's still in the military.
Yes.
Because you can use that VA loan because his income is the military.
If you're buying a house that someone's gonna be living in, because here's the catch. If, let's say I bought a house and closed on it before I moved to Arizona or before I get out of the military, I could do that and qualify, no problem. The problem is that I would have to be moving there, because with the VA loan, you can't technically buy a house that you're not going to reside in for at least 2 years.
There's a whole bunch of stuff you guys probably know. If you have any advice, leave it down below, but that's kind of where we're at right now with that.
Bunch of randomness. It's stressful.
It
adulthood is. But I mean, most important of all, we're covered through healthcare.
Yes, my job does have healthcare now, so we don't have to worry about that. It's little things you don't think about. getting out of the military is so exciting, but then there's things you have to remember that, oh, you have to get healthcare now because you're not on TRICARE anymore. So we had to then do a healthcare plan, and it's money. It's not cheap. It's expensive. So even though TRICARE does suck and it's not the best, it is free healthcare. So it did help in the sense of, you know, having it there. So now we have healthcare, but I think that was the bigger stressor for us getting out, but I think that's settled.
Yeah,
so
at first that was stressful. I mean, only because for Brooklyn, I mean, I'm covered under my mom, worst case scenario, until I'm 25, and she's covered too, but she's gonna be 25 in like 6 months.
I think I'm covered until I'm 26.
So it's coming right around the corner. But it's good now that all 3 of us are covered through her insurance if anything were to happen. That's definitely the biggest thing they harp on in like TRS classes, transition classes when you're getting out, is like, how are you going to be insured on the healthcare? Because a lot of people, they don't have the opportunity for their parents to still cover for them. So if they go to the doctor, they're going to pay money. And
when you have a kid, your parents can't cover your kid. You have to cover your kid, and so that's kind of where
you get them healthcare or you're paying out of pocket. And for one kid, I'm sure it could be like $400.
It's very expensive, but that's fine. I just wanted to say one more thing. A lot of you appreciated our EIF video, so thank you for commenting on that. We are here to help. And secondly,
yes sir,
I made that postpartum anxiety and depression video, and that was a bit ago, and so I've had some time to like work on myself, and therapy is amazing, and I think you all should do it even if you don't have issues. It's great. It helps a ton, and I know a lot of people need it now with everything in the world, so consider it. Yes, I recommend it. It's awesome.
I can definitely say I'm proud of her for going and getting, you know, therapy, because for a while it was kind of like, you know, she
was like hanging over my head, and I just didn't really
she's not a big medication person, so she doesn't like taking pills and like altering your feelings or your emotions, and I can understand that. So I mean, it's good to have, you know, I'm her husband and I'm here for her, but I can't, like, sometimes she might not always feel comfortable in like just spilling everything into me without feeling like without feeling like a burden, and I can understand that. Like I get what it feels like if you feel like you're just being a burden on someone. So
it's also very cool to like talk to someone who's unbiased, completely unbiased. They go into this not knowing you at all, and then they come out of it knowing like more than anyone knows. So
and it's like a little safe space for you that you can like battle your feelings, and like I'm always here for her in the end with anything. But that's like her own little thing that she can really like, you know, I don't know.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are probably like, you're her husband, you should totally be there at all times. I'm like, I am there.
No, but there's sometimes in therapy where I go in and I'm like, hey, Mike and I are having this issue. He said this to me, I did this, and I don't know what to do. And she helps me get through that.
This isn't couples therapy, by the way.
I mean, I would love for him to do some sessions with me, because I think it'd be beneficial to him, because I talk about him, obviously, most of the session. But it's not couples therapy, it's just
it's just simply like her therapy for her and her postpartum depression.
It went from going in, I was depressed, not okay, and now I feel like I'm at a point where I can feel better and helping him with his problems. Now it's just like therapy as a whole and everything that life encompasses. So
she's like recommended therapy for me just because like I mean, I've always been like a put it off kind of guy, and like I've never really had anxiety until recently. Like I've been having some serious like anxiety, like so bad to the point like I'll just zone out, and like I feel stressed out when there's nothing to do. And me and my buddy, one of my good friends, we talk about it quite often, how this period of transitioning out of the Marine Corps is extremely stressful, and it's just super anxious filled. And I think it just has to do with this massive change that's going on in my life, that I'm about to leave the Marine Corps and leave everything I've ever known since I was 17 years old. I went from high school to the Marine Corps, and I grew up in the Marine Corps really, so I don't really know the civilian life. I don't know the real world. I don't know what it's like, and it's just really stressful on me, and it's like weighing down. But that's all I gotta say about that.
That's basically what's been going on in our lives. Obviously it's a ton of stuff. We missed you guys. I missed posting, but we just had so much going on. I couldn't even we had clips filmed, and I didn't even want to sit down and edit them at that point. So we appreciate you sticking by and still subscribing and commenting and liking all our stuff, and we definitely hope to keep putting out more content for you.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.
Peace.